All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. So, like I said in the last video, I'm going to be covering the pairs that are going to pay attention for the week to set you up for success. So, I have good markets this week. This week is looking good, like it's going to give us bread this week. So, let us dive right into the video right now. So, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's free. It's absolutely free. You don't need to pay any money. It's very free. So let's cover the pairs for the week. Right now, let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD. That is a pair I analyzed yesterday and it made me bread, so I'm likely to analyze it again today. So let's see what we have. On the weekly time frame, we are expecting a deeper pullback. Let's just be honest, we are expecting a deeper pullback, but the weekly time frame is actually bullish. The daily time frame on the other hand is bearish, and let's see whether we can get an area of interest within this point right here. Great, so we have an area of interest. We have two taps here, and the third tap is right here. So we have a valid area of interest. Let me bring it closer so that you guys can see. As you can see right here, we have one tap right here, we have two tap rejection, right? And price has broken this area of interest and retested it. As you can see, this is the daily time frame right here. This is the daily time frame, and price has stalled around here for the past basically 3 days. Price has been here, which means it's actually respecting that area of interest, right? So we don't have two time frame in sync yet, just yet. The weekly was bullish, the daily was bearish. The daily is bearish, and let's see what the 4 hour has to say. All right, the 4 hour is also still bearish. Let me remove this. As you can see, this is the high and this is the low. This is currently where market is. So any price action within here is bearish. But I like this nice push down here. This nice engulfing. 4 hour engulfings from area of interest. I'm always a big fan of them, right? So what we are going to be looking for in this market is going to be very simple. Let's check if we have a round psychological level around here. As you can see, we have a round psychological level 1.12 thousand from this same area of interest. So I like this pair for the new week. So what we'll be looking for this week, even the 1 hour is also bearish. As you can see, this was the high, so as it closed below, it become bearish and even became more bearish. So this is now the new high right here, and this is now the new low. All we need is just a retracement to somewhere around here to take market all the way down here. So this is how the price action will be looking. We'll be taking shorts to be looking something like this. We'll put our stop loss above the highs, and then we'll target a 1:2, but this market can give us a 1:3.23 eventually, right? So this is the first market for the week. The next market USD JPY. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so the weekly time frame, let's see what we can see. The weekly time frame is actually bearish, but one thing you need to know is that price came here in 2024 right here. Price rejected strongly. Price came here, that same area again, still in 2024, and rejected strongly. So price is here again. We are expecting that continuation somehow, but if you really read market structure, you can see that weekly is actually bearish, right? So let's go to the daily time frame. Let's see what we have. All right, daily time frame market structure is actually bullish, and let me explain why. This right here was the high and the low, right? As price closed below, it became more bearish, and this was now the new high. So as price now close above, it makes this market bullish and keeps closing above, making here the new high, making this the new low, and close above more, making this the new higher high, and making this the new higher low. So we are just going to be looking for area of interest within this zone, and the area of interest is just support and resistance within this higher high and higher low. You just have to look for the point that has the most taps. So So as you can see here, we have one tap, right? We have one tap, and if you go all the way down, you can see that we have extra taps here. Let me make it clearer. As you can see right here, we have extra tabs here and here. So we have 3 tabs from this area of interest, making this area of interest valid, right? Making this area of interest valid. So also one thing I'm also seeing here is that as market became bullish and is approaching area of interest, it came all the way down, and as you can see, the last candle on the daily time frame was the doji, which means price seems to be respecting this area of interest, right? All right, then the 4-hour, let's see how it looks. 4-hour is actually bullish. It's actually bearish right now. It just switched bearish, and we are looking for longs, but we can still be stubborn just if we are looking at this area as the structure point. So if you're looking at here as a structure point, it means that market is bullish, but technically it's supposed to be bearish, right? So what we are just going to be looking for on the 1-hour time frame is just something very simple. We have already had a break, retest. Maybe if we get an engulfing or a doji and engulfing, we will likely take this trade to the upside. As you can see, we don't really trend line is not part of the strategy, but if you are drawing the trend line, you can see that price just broke out of the trend line and is holding. Price is holding it as support. All we just need is some more confirmation around here to take the trade long. If markets open and it comes all the way down here, then it means that the market structure is now bearish again. So we don't need to just need to be very careful on this trade. Let's see what AUD USD is doing. AUD USD daily time frame is okay. All right, AUD USD daily time frame is still bearish. Daily time frame is still bearish. Weekly time frame is also bearish. So we already have 2 time frame in sync. Let's see how 4-hour looks. 4-hour is actually technically bullish. So what we'll just be looking for here is very simple, right? We just need price to come all the way down again. So we need something like this. I just need something like this for price to break on the 4-hour and retest around here to sell, right? So on the 1-hour time frame, this high is going to be looking, right? So depending on how structure forms before it gets all the way down here, we'll know where to put our stop loss, right? So that is that for AUD card. AUD JPY, again, I've done the analysis. I've analyzed all the 20 pairs. I'm just showing you the pairs for the week. As you can see, I'm also bullish on AUD JPY. Let me explain the trade. As you can see right here, the market is bullish. It came down. There's a doji. I think this is the same trade as USD JPY. I think JPY pairs so far, I'm seeing bullish momentum for them, right? So basically the same explanation for USD JPY. You just have this break right here and a retest. You are good to buy this market. And on the 1-hour time frame, this is how it's going to be looking, right? We'll just take the trade around here after the break and the retest. Put stop loss somewhere around here and target new highs, right? So at the point of this break, the EMA is going to be under. It's going to be underpriced. Same thing for CAD JPY. As you can see, area of interest is there. Multiple tabs from area of interest. You can see. Whenever price is under, we reject down. Whenever price is above, we reject up. So now that price is above, we are likely for that rejection to the upside. This GBP USD, I'm just putting my eye on this pair because as you can see, the weekly is actually bullish, but it has stalled here for the past 1 month. Price has been here and it has not done anything on the weekly. So I'm expecting this same push down that happened here on a daily time frame. Let's see how it looks. on the daily time frame, the market is actually bearish. The market is actually bearish, but the market structure is not that clean, right? On the 4-hour time frame, let's see what we have. The 4-hour time frame is actually bullish. As you can see, this was the low, this was the high. I created a new high, making this the higher high, like this, making this the lower high. So I mean, I'm just paying attention to this pair just because it looks good, but this is basically what I'll be looking for: a break and retest on that to potentially find some sell entries on this pair. And the last pair for the week, NZD card. Now I'm also paying attention to this pair. We already have an area of interest, multiple taps from area of interest. As you can see, if price is up, it's rejecting up. Price is down. As you can see, this break, this strong break, means that the price cannot just come to it and the area of interest is so strong that the break need to be strong, right? So price came here, rejected down, came here, rejected down, came here, rejected up. And whenever we are up, we are rejecting up. Whenever we are down, we are rejecting down. So I'm also just paying attention to this pair, but I'm looking to take sales on this pair. I'm looking to take sales on this pair. So all the time frames, they're basically bullish, right? They're basically bullish, but if we break below here, both the daily and the 4-hour will become bearish. Once we break below here, both the daily and the 4-hour will become bearish. So this is exactly what I'll be looking for NZD card this week. And that is all. That is all for the markets we are going to be analyzing this week. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you I want you to go mark all these pairs on your watch list and come back next week so that we'll cover them and see exactly what we have analyzed this week. That's pretty much it. Subscribe to the channel as always, because it takes some time or effort to record this video, and I'll see you guys next week.